To those in the gallery, please do not express
OMG!
approval or disapproval upon the reading of the verdict. Let's return to jury.
I can't handle this. Just 'cause missing it.
All rise in the courtroom for the jury come in. There is a verdict in the case of Top Mom, charged with the murder of her 2-year-old little girl. The whole courtroom standing up out of respect for the jury as they enter in to deliver what may be one of the most important decisions they make in a lifetime. George Anthony has been in the back of the courtroom praying, his hands clasped together. He's lost his granddaughter
I'm shaking.
in a brutal way. Will he lose his daughter as well? And if so, will he have to accept that that is injustice? There you see investigators, police, onlookers, all standing up as the jury
State recognized
enters
President.
one by one. They are seated.
And does the defense.
Yes, sir, we do.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Have you reached the verdict?
Oh my God!
And the verdict form to the court deputy, please.
Fuck me running. She's nervous. Hurry! Shh, just set everything down. It can wait. Buddy, shush. Taping it. Just set it down. It's there's doom. We're in the middle of it.
Will the defendant rise along with counsel?
Bullshit.
Madam Clerk, you may publish the verdicts.
In the circuit court
Let's
for the Ninth
let's not
Judicial
make no
Circuit
emotion
in
till we
Orange
say it.
County, Florida. State of Florida versus Casey Marie Anthony. As to case number 2008 CF 15606-0. As to the charge of first-degree murder, verdict as to count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Woo!
We all, seated at Orlando, Orange County, Florida, on this 5th day of July, 2011, signed foreperson. As to the charge of aggravated child abuse, verdict as to count 2.
Guilty.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. So
What the
seated at
fuck?
Orlando, Orange County, Florida, this 5th day of July, 2011, signed foreperson. As to the charge of aggravated manslaughter of a child,
Not
verdict as to
guilty.
count 3.
Not
We,
guilty.
the jury, find the defendant not guilty. So say we all. dated
Oh,
at Orlando,
she's gonna get killed when
Orange
she gets
County,
out
Florida,
anyways.
called it.
6th
I
day of
called it.
July,
She'll get
2011,
murdered.
Signed foreperson.
Look at her. She's like, yeah, I'm going to the bar
As to the
tonight.
charge of providing false information to a law enforcement officer, verdict
Guilty.
as to count 4.
Guilty.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of
Woo!
providing false information to a law enforcement officer as charged in the indictment. So say we all, dated Orlando, Orange
Oh.
County, Florida, this 5th day of July, 2011, signed foreperson. As to the charge of providing false information to a law enforcement officer,
Guilty.
verdict as to count 5.
Stop.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of providing false information to a law enforcement officer as charged in the indictment. So say we all, dated Orlando, Orange County, Florida, this 5th day of July, 2011, signed foreperson. As to the charge of providing false information to a law enforcement officer, verdict is to count 6.
Why do they keep saying that?
We, the
over and
jury,
over?
find the defendant not guilty. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of providing false information to a law
Shush.
enforcement officer as
She
charged in the
lied
indictment.
10
So say we
times.
all, dated Orlando, Orange County, Florida, this 5th day of July, 2011, signed foreperson.
Not guilty.
As to the charge of providing false information to a law enforcement officer, verdict is to count 7. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of providing false information
Oh my
to a law
God.
enforcement officer as charged in the indictment.
It's not
So
even
say we all,
a-
dated Orlando, Orange County, Florida, this 5th day of
Felony.
July, 2011, signed foreperson.
Oh my God, I gotta tell her.
Madam Clerk, you may poll the jury.
Wow. That's just
Number
where they
one,
just
were
say
these
this is
your
what he
correct
said.
Pardon? Juror number 1, were these your true and correct verdicts? Not guilty. Were they all your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number 2, were these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 3, were these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror
They
number
can't show the
4,
jury.
were these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 5,
Wow.
were these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number 6, were these your true and
Women.
correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 7, were these
They all
your
have
true
to
and
agree?
correct verdicts?
If one person
Juror number
disagrees,
Were these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number
None of them
9, were these
disagree.
your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 10,
One
were these your true and
throws
correct
it out.
verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number
Makes it
11, were these your true and correct verdicts?
They all
Yes.
And juror
decide
number
not
12, were these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
to. Some of them could be lying.
Well,
no, they
counsel
don't. What do you mean?
and the defendant approached the podium.
What are you talking about?
So all of them agreed not guilty
That's
then?
how the
All
court
counsel
system
that
is.
represented the same.
Oh my god.
One person finds her guilty, then she is guilty. That's why they
Wow,
have to
that's what I'm saying. So none of them thought she was guilty.
None of them. But that's what
How
I said.
Stacey
retarded.
Marie Anthony,
They
jury
feel
of
she's
peers,
guilty in their
having
heart.
Found you not guilty as to the charge.
Who cares? There was
contained in
evidence.
count one
No,
of
there
the
wasn't.
indictment.
There
The-
was.
Murder in the
The,
first
the
Enough
lawyers
evidence.
did not
This
prove
time,
without a
I will
doubt.
judge you to be not guilty.
Dead body in her car is without a doubt.
As to
Wasn't a dead body in her
count
car.
2, the crime of
Yeah, no, she did
aggravated
it.
child abuse, a jury of your peers having
That
found
ain't
you to be not
justice.
guilty, the court will adjudge you to be not guilty of the crime contained in count 2. As to count 3, aggravated manslaughter of a child, the jury of your
You can't
peers
do
having
this.
found you not guilty, I will adjudge you to be not guilty of that count. As to count
Look at her little rat-faced lawyer. He's all like, yeah, I'm gonna
Five.
be rich now.
6 and 7, providing false information to a law enforcement officer, I will adjudge you to be guilty of those counts in order that you be fingerprinted here in open court at this time.
Woohoo! Big deal. I had to do that 20 times. She's gonna party tonight. They should ban her from ever. That's what she does. That's like when I had to go to court. You just get fingerprinted and released,
Released.
to your
That's
mommy.
in open court.
Guilty until proven innocent in the court of America.
Everyone knows that she did it.
Well, I know. They all know it in their heart. Okay, your mom's gonna weep that they were out there.
I think she's gonna get killed anyways if she's
Oh,
released.
she's not. But if she gets
Mr.
preggo
Byers,
again,
Mr. Mason,
I'm gonna kill her.
will you be prepared to go to sentencing Thursday or Friday of this week? Okay. Then we'll set
I can't
sentencing
believe it.
Thursday at 9 a.m. in this courtroom.
That's no justice for
Okay, are
Kaylee.
there any other matters that we need to take up at this time?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Bitch.
jury,
Look at her
on behalf of
guy.
the citizens
He's like,
of the Ninth
he can barely
Judicial
contain
Circuit,
himself.
I would like
He's
to
like gonna
express
be
my
rich
sincere
and famous
thanks
now.
and appreciation for your service as
She's gonna go
jurors.
suck their dicks.
You all residents of Pinellas County, Florida.
Did he
And
do it
we
for free or she has to pay?
came over there,
Free, and he's gonna be rich now.
met with you, questioned you,
Why?
and
What are
took
you gonna
you
do
with
with
your
him?
families
Who are
for
you
a
gonna?
very
What's she gonna do
extended-
next time her daddy wants her
period of time.
dick sucked?
And for that, I say thank you. As I told you when I first spoke with you, in talking about
Stupid.
jury
She's gonna go
service,
get in her mommy and daddy's car and suck her
that
daddy
one
off.
of the most important obligations
sorry,
of
Daddy.
citizenship, in my opinion, was service on a jury. I tell you, it was very important that
Listen.
if we believe in that
I got you
constitutional
mixed. She's
provision,
not the